18 years. 18 years. Our kids belong to us for 18 years. You graduated at 18. I remember how proud your brother and I were. I had to help you shave graduation morning after you cut yourself. Blood still fresh on my fingertips. At 17, your mother noticed you were becoming a tad bit promiscuous. The man in me wanted to dab you up and smile, but the father in me had to sit you down and tell you about the consequences of getting out there being crazy and wild. At 16, I pulled up on you in your new whip, all red 09 Impala, a present from your Uncle Anto. I tried to pay him, but he told me it was for his nephew, so don't bother. At 15, you went to your first prom. You was young, but you was into older women, just like your father. At 14, you experienced your first breakup. I told you that it was okay to cry. Dry your eyes, and if anybody asks, you dumped her first. At 13, you got wrote up at school for recording a fight on your phone. I was going to record you getting a whooping, but I'm a firm believer that family business stays at home. At 12, I caught you in my office wearing my old Kappa shirt and playing with my cane. I made you get in the cut and told you the tales of my old glory days. At 11, you had your first day of middle school. Your outfit was laid out for about a week. Polo shirt, Ray-Ban shade, you were too cool. At 10, your mom called me from the hospital crying on the phone. She told me you broke your arms playing on the monkey bars. I left work and rushed over as quickly as I could, arriving only to see you laid in the bed eating ice cream and asking what took me so long. At 9, you got into your first fight. I took you in the backyard and looked you in your eyes and told you to always keep your hands up, move your feet, keep your opponent's movements in sight. At 8, you asked me about the birds and the bees. At 7, you scored your first touchdown. I was so proud. Needless to say, we did it together because I was running down the field with you every step of the way. At 6, you pedaled on your bike without training wheels. You fell and I helped you up. I told you this won't be your last time you fall. Just never stay down and always get back up. At 5, we took a trip to the zoo. You told me that the tigers were your favorite and you liked the stripes. Frightened by the gorillas, you and your mom grabbed me for dear life. At 4, your mom and I dropped you off at pre-K. She hadn't worked in 4 years. And me seeing that pain on her face nearly brought me to tears. At 3, I took you to get your first haircut. We got matching outfits, matching shoes, took pictures the whole 9. At 2, you pitched a pot by yourself, and your mom taught you your first nursery rhyme. At 1, we threw your first birthday party. Your Uncle Gorlo put together quite the event. Spent a couple bands. I was ready to put whatever on it when it came to you. There's no limit to the expense. God loved the world so much he gave his only begotten Son. Out of our love for him, we dedicated you to Christ on February 14, 2016. But on March 3rd, we faced our worst fears. God saw fit to take my only begotten Son. We only had you for 9 months. 18 years. 18 years painted dreams and imaginary visions of your potential life here. Picture perfect. You made everything worth it. The late nights, the early mornings, trying to fight back the tears every day we're mourning. Go to church Sunday after Sunday, trying to make sense of the preacher's sermons. Best I ever had dropped nearly a decade ago. Feels like the best son anyone ever had was taken seconds ago. He was born May 4th, 2015, 2:31 p.m., 11 seconds and counting, 21.5 inches, 8 pounds, 22 ounces, 9 months in your mother's womb. I held you for 9 months, never imagining having to carry you from the cradle to the tomb. Every day we wake up feels like we're reopening the womb. My only son was taken from me, and I don't know why. I did everything I could, dressed you better than I dressed myself, loved you more than I loved myself, ready to put my life on the line to protect you and sacrifice myself. I nailed myself to the cross and take every God-forsaken last just to have you back. I realized that like Christ, you were sent here with a purpose. You didn't get 33 years, but you made those 9 months worth it. You taught me how to sacrifice. You taught me how to be selfless. You taught me how to love. But most of all, you taught me how to be a father. Never did I imagine that I could learn so much from somebody so small. But even the smallest of feet have the power to leave everlasting footprints on the world that can be a testament to us all. If God can give his only son, I guess it's only right I give mine. We love you, Brody. See you soon, son.